huge problem I see in hitting at every level is the head flying out or coming up. We have to fix this because this is not good for the swing. If your head is moving, your eyes are moving. And if your eyes are moving, it's gonna be hard to hit this baseball. It's already hard enough to hit a ball coming 90, 100 miles an hour moving. It's hard enough to hit the baseball. Don't make it harder than it already is. Let's fix keeping your head down on the baseball. It's actually very simple to fix this problem, guys. All you have to do is keep your eye on the ball. So what I got for you today is 5 baseball hitting drills to keep your head down, and this is the pulling head fix right here. So do these 5 baseball hitting drills, and you're gonna fix your problem. So the first baseball hitting drill that we're gonna do to fix the head flying out, popping up, is gonna be the eyes on hole or head on hole drill. All we're gonna do is take swings off of the tee, and after we swing, we want to keep our head down and keep our eyes right here on this hole. I'm not looking at where my ball goes. I'm not looking at what happens. I'm just keeping my head down right on that hole after I swing. So it looks a little something like this. So then we could progress this hitting drill by having a coach here, and all the coach is going to do is at contact, he's going to flash some numbers, either 1 through 5 on his finger, and I have to tell him what number he flashed when I was hitting. So it looks a little something like this. 1. So the second baseball hitting drill to keep your head down or keep your eye on the ball is gonna be the top hand drill. And the reason why we wanna work on the top hand is because a lot of times when the head is flying open or pulling out, it's because we're pulling the swing versus driving the swing or delivering the swing with the backside, okay? So if we're a guy who's really pulling, we might be weak in that top hand. Remember, this is your steering wheel, this is your gas pedal. So we gotta work on this. If you're weak here, we gotta work on it. So this drill, we're working on the top hand, choking up on the bat. I like to close off with this one right here, and we're just taking swings with that top hand. Again, always staying focused with the head on the ball, top of the tee right here. The third hitting drill that we're gonna use to fix your head flying out is gonna be the glove on the head drill. All you're gonna do is put your glove on your head. This is gonna help the movement of our head. If we're really being aggressive and pulling out as we swing, it's gonna be hard for this glove to stay on my head, right? So here's a bad one, right here. And if I'm doing it better, it's gonna stay on my head. We wanna minimize the movement in the head. Now our head is gonna move a little bit, but we wanna keep it still and on that ball as much as possible. So it looks a little something like this if you do it right. So the fourth of the baseball hitting drills for kids who pull their heads is gonna be the biting shirt drill. All we're gonna do is bite our shirt at our back shoulder. Okay, so for a righty, we're gonna bite our shirt at our right shoulder, and then we're gonna take a swing that way. Now, what happens is, this is gonna keep us connected to our backside. And if we are a guy who likes to pull our head, we're not gonna be able to because we have to stay connected to our back shoulder, our shirt. So it looks a little something like this. And the last of the baseball hitting drills to keep your head down is gonna be the 2-knee drill. And the reason we're gonna do this drill is because it really eliminates a lot of the lower body, and the player has to focus on using the hands correctly. And what happens is when guys are pulling their head, it's because a lot of times their lower body is out of whack and they're trying to get their energy with their upper body. So they're pulling to create the energy instead of really focusing on keeping that head in the same spot. The head wants to stay in one spot while the shoulders move around. And that's why this drill is so great, because we can work on that. We take everything out of the swing, try to keep the head here as the shoulders rotate around. So it looks a little something like this when we're actually swinging. Here to here. One thing I want you guys to understand is that this usually happens for guys who are weaker, who have a weak core. One of the things I want you guys to also do besides these hitting drills is gonna be to work on your core, work on your stability stuff, get stronger, okay? Because if you're a stronger athlete, you're gonna be able to control your body better. So that's the main thing, that's the main fundamental. So have that in your mind while you're working to fix your head flying out. Then put in the work on these hitting drills, because these are gonna help a lot. Leave me a comment below and let me know after you did these hitting drills, come back and let me know how they work for you, because that's the reason why I make these videos. Then go watch my most recent video, because this is a good one, you're gonna love it. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button at my logo right here, turn the notifications on, and get better today.